The stream will start in just a minute or two. Sorry about being so late, guys. Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Starfield. Give me a second. Hey, Burb.
Hey, something wrong?
A lot, yeah. I've had a really fucked up day. Really
Hey,
shitty
kid.
day. Most of it spent inside my own head. What's up?
My Xbox might be a little weird because my phone notified me, hey, you invited me to party before my Xbox was like, hey, you got an invite.
No, at least you don't have. I have paycheck issues right now.
You too, huh? Bank
No,
transfer
like,
issues.
no, like, they put too many hours on my paycheck, and that may affect my taxes.
That sucks.
Ugh.
Oh, you know what I absolutely hate the idea of? When I can actually, when I actually make enough money where I actually have to start, doing taxes. Well, start doing them again.
Hey, kid.
You guys realize I haven't had to do taxes in like 8 years, right?
So as long as I've known you haven't done taxes.
Haven't had to, don't make enough. I live so far beyond that, or beneath that particular line, that I haven't had to pay taxes. Except for when I had a stable job and had a place of my own. Also, it dawns on me I can't go and just explore in this game right now because I have a fucking mission to do and I just kind of want to shoot everyone right now. Plow through the entire place like a fucking bat out of hell, kill everyone, leave the ship derelict, and just say fuck it. But then my overlords will get pissed off. So bad. Shoot everyone on the ship even more. Here in a little bit. That was freaky. Also, for the record, I don't know how long this stream is going to go.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy.
It may only be an hour. It may very well go on for like 3 days straight. Well, okay, it won't go on for 3 days straight, but you know what I mean. We might be going well into the night. So, for those of you who are willing to be here for the long haul, yay! It means we have a hell of a night ahead of us. For those of you who won't, well, enjoy the ride while you're here. Can't promise it's going to be a very productive day, but once I've had my bowl here...
Good thing I'm an insomniac.
I mean, y'all are welcome to go as you need.
Yeah, no. But,
I'm not going to keep anyone here past what they can deal with. Effectively, same rules as with the attempt at the 24-hour stream. So long as you're here for, like, the first 30, 40 minutes. Or for, like, 30 or 40 minutes at least. Where you can, golden. If I catch you trying to stay up the entire time to your own detriment, I'll flap you. I am the only person allowed to do reckless things on this channel.
I'm just trying to forget what tomorrow is for me, personally.
I've been trying to forget that I exist for the last couple days. I really wish I could just be anywhere and in any other situation else right now. But then again, everybody has moments like that. It's almost like everybody's life is fucked. And it's a matter of what we make of it. Hey, Delint. Probably not the best way to phrase that. Especially if to somebody who as a teenager had a history of cutting.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
Okay.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all. This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Head of a ship, isn't it?
So this is the bottom board area. This is all crew.
Shh, listen. Can't hear the engines, can ya? You're not gonna find better tuned engines anywhere else in the settled systems.
Let's go into Star Viewer Ballroom. Hey, Jackie. First off, I was saying it's not a good idea to suggest that to other people. I don't have any problem with him talking about it. Just so long as he's not offering them to me right now. Also, hello, Jackie. Num num. It's okay. You're just being protective. It's fine. Thank you for listening, though. Also, hello, chemist. Would you like an invite? Hey, chemist. Hey, Volk. Thank you.
Hey.
Hello. How is?
That was me?
Yes, how is?
We have a range of excursions available
Doing
at
great.
all of our destinations. All the details are
I
below.
understand.
How are
Yeah,
you
we'll
doing?
bring it up. Doing great.
Okay.
It's more. I think it's more of just how are you doing?
Not good.
Okay. All that matters then.
Eh,
Well, to me it
Starfield
does.
pass is required to enter the
not
main
quite.
ballroom.
Well, to you, maybe, but not all that matters.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? So, what brings you aboard?
Here
I
for
certainly
business or
hope they
pleasure?
decide to hold all future Society events aboard the Starliner.
The Society chair has really
That
outdone
view is
herself
absolutely
this time.
spectacular, isn't it?
I just remembered.
Can you tell me about the Terran Preservation Society?
The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of
There's
the
an
Earth's
there's this
spirit?
game that I remember playing a while back, and I just reinstalled it. It's called Hexic. Very interesting.
Hexic?
Yeah.
Hexxic?
Hexic. Yeah.
Ah. And which one is that again? I know it's not Hexen, which was one of my favorite FPSs
So
back in the day. Hexen.
it's an
Isn't that
Xbox
the-
360.
Isn't that like the Xbox 360 game? The like
Yeah. The one with the hexagons.
yes,
the
the one
hex-
that's
yeah.
effectively it's effectively an updated version of an old game called Hexagon.
Yeah. It's like to explain it, it's like a game that you play whenever you're just bored or whenever you just have
That doesn't explain
whenever
the
you're waiting
game
for
at all.
So, well, that's what it's most of its uses for, from
It's a
what I've
time
read.
waster, I know. The whole
Yeah.
point is that when explaining a game, explain the function of the game. Like, for example, in Hexen, or not Hexen, uh, Hexagon. This
So,
old DOS game I played, you had to effectively, uh, think of it like checkers, but with a hexagonal table.
hmm,
You had to effectively take over the entirety of the board one piece at a time. Uh, there were certain rules for changing the other opponent's pieces. If you could remove all the other opponent's pieces or take over the majority of the board, you win.
yeah. What I was trying to say is like, so to better explain it, it's like according to its description, which is very vague at most. It says rotate the hexes to form clusters, star flowers, and black pearls. Choose marathon, survival, or timed mode. According to its description, which, yeah, again, it's pretty vague to describe it at the most. So then,
Kind of like rotate to match.
yeah, rotate and match. You have to
So
match
it's
the
literally a
hexagon.
rotate to match game.
Yeah,
That's literally the genre of game that's called. It's a rotate match.
yeah.
Or a rotating match 3.
Yeah, I believe so.
Anyways, dialogue in game, and apparently my Streamlabs keeps dicking itself. You know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
You have any information about regarding the...
Haven't we already talked about this?
Yes, we have.
I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that? Enjoy the rest of the event.
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively
Here
horrid.
for business or pleasure?
Do you have any information regarding your Earth Savior Award?
That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause.
You know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
I don't know why Larry
The founder
became this
of,
event. He could
I
care
believe...
less about any planet, let
Oh
alone
yeah,
the
I
Earth.
thought you were talking to me.
No, I'm playing a game.
It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state, but I'm glad the Society has the nerve to do something about it. Nice to have met you. So, what brings you aboard?
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Well, apparently the award is so valuable, there's only one in existence. It gets passed to a new winner every year. Not much. Other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month.
Hey, Delent. You sound like you need snuggles. Also, hello, Johnson.
Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Let's put it this way. He's screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him.
Hey, Kit.
What?
I'll wait for dialogue to be over.
That's fine. I can pause it.
There's
Don't
a
worry,
tidal wave of nuggies.
You.
Everyone will be hugged and snuggled and lemmed on.
Yeah. That sounds nice right now. By the way, when you guys see Claire hop on, let me know.
Okay.
Or more accurately, just invite her when she hops on. Also, by the way, guys, this is why I'm not certain how long I'm going to be streaming tonight. Because you notice it's taken me about a half hour to talk to like 4 people.
Hence the reason I've muted.
Oh no, it's less because of other people and it's more because my brain is not all here. This is a day I wish were over. Honestly, and it's just one of those. Let me put it to you this way. You know how I'm so against people getting lost in what ifs? How I tell people it's a really bad idea? Yeah, even I do it occasionally. I got lost in what ifs today, and my brain has not been well because you guys know I've lived a shitty life. You can probably guess all the bullshit I can think up in a dark room. And I've been in a dark room for the majority of the day. Thank you, Andy.
Oops.
What's up?
I fell nearly to my death.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the awards committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. I'm a silver member of the society, but only 100,000 more credits, and I hit the gold tier. Huh. Well, that was boring.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid.
I certainly hope they decide to hold
Positively
all
horrid.
future society events aboard a starliner. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work?
Huh.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. That's all then? Okay. The society chair has really outdone herself this time. I certainly hope they decide to hold all... Could we talk about something else? I already told you what I know. What? You think I'm lying?
We've already talked.
Well, that was boring.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time. Mind moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Here for business? Pleasure.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Quite a lovely... Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh? The Society chair has really outdone. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she...
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Nice to have met you.
So, what brings
An
you
open
aboard?
bar would have been nice, but he's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time. That's all then? Okay.
Have you tried the cannabis? Horrid. Besides what I already told you?
Oh.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Here for business or pleasure?
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we're working on having that changed.
The Society chair has really outdone herself. Pleased to make your acquaintance. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia. That's all then? Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Is this
So, what
important?
brings you
I
aboard?
don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I heard you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
What do you mean the transfer of the award?
Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next.
Huh.
I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination.
You must be so nervous keeping something so valuable in your cabin.
In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lounge, if you have any little ones aboard, story time with Sirena will be held in the ship's library this evening.
Huh.
The ship's purser can assist you with any...
Claudia Swit.
on behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Guys, start things with confidence in your safe.
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
What exactly does the Chief Purser do on a Starliner?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
What do you think of Captain Rokov?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
If there's something going on with Rokov, I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
I'm sure there's a way we can both walk away happy.
Maybe so. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job.
Promise.
I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If we want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Okay. Okay, so is he the... Huh. That is not...
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything, please.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship on Siren.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
Weird.
Shh. Listen.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, like the siren of the stars.
Those are inaccessible. Ah. Huh. That'd be the Starfield ballroom. Laundry service. This is a service area. I keep doing that. Singular pen. And then we have the singular pen. Take this poor dude's credits. Okay. Okay, now I need to find the captain's quarters.
Due to an unfortunate accident, we are halting our spacewalk experience for an undetermined amount of time.
If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted.
Welcome back. Also, why is the party gone so damn quiet?
Yeah.
I'm trying to...
What's up?
My brain went burr.
How did your brain go burr?
Anime.
So, the usual culprit.
I found a new anime.
Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access.
I'm just trying to focus on trying to play tabs.
Safe journey.
Can I share the name of the anime?
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Or no?
Huh. Hold that thought. I'm gonna quick save just in case this fucks me. Siren of the crew, or Siren of the Thing crew quarters. Yes, go for it, Burb.
Captain Rokov said you're
Fire
allowed in any
Force.
of the crew-specific
Huh?
areas. Just don't touch anything, please.
Fire Force.
Never heard of it.
Captain Rokov is one of the most...
I think I've heard of it before. Used to be on Hulu.
Between you and me, the best
I mean, cool.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starview ballroom. It's great.
I'm gonna go make a little snack.
This is one of Trident's
Okey-doke.
top of the line
Num
vessels. Head of a
Num.
ship, isn't it?
The Nuggies will follow you.
Pretty sure that's not the captain's cabin.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Well, Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundant
Huh.
internal system.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
Between you and me, the
Ain't
best
crew
part of my
area.
job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers from the dining area.
Ah, hey Zaffy. And nah, it's not just me.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew or security members of our vessel.
If you want to dine at Captain, if you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties. In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Quiet Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Have you tried the canopies?
An open bar would have been
Horrid.
nice.
Positively
He's
horrid.
been spending a lot of time. Sheila Holbrook is... The Society was founded about 8 years ago by Carl S.A. Worthington, a prominent businessman from New Atlantis. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia. It's critical that the Society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part by attending this spectacular event. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swiss. Well, that was boring. Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions. Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
Ah, engineering deck. I can look in there.
Here for business or pleasure?
That's the bathroom.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
The Society chair has really outdone herself this time.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard the Starliner.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you?
Nah, sir, but I know you. No, but I know you.
Well, of course you do. Everyone on the Siren knows who I am. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day. Ah, we're speaking again. Lovely. I can't possibly think of anything I'd rather be doing at this very moment.
We need to talk about some evidence I discovered on you.
No, I don't believe we'll be talking about anything of the sort. I'm not certain why you're approaching me with this harassment, but I can assure you that you've made a potentially life-threatening mistake. Perhaps you're unaware of the extent of my influence, or perhaps you're irrevocably stupid. I'll assume it's the latter and overlook it for now.
Okay.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting...
If you want to dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits.
Please
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. How may I assist you today?
I'd like to take a peek at the Earth Savior Award.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Sorry, do I know you?
You don't know me, but I need some information.
Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man.
Maybe I should talk to Larry Dombrowski's wife instead.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
All I need is something incriminating on Dombrowski.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
I'll find the information one way or another, so you might as well benefit now.
That's true. You have come this far already.
I have information that could seriously damage your reputation.
You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that.
Dombrowski doesn't have any way out of this. You might if you...
This is just gonna keep going until I give in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
Tell me about... How many credits are we talking about?
I'm not gonna tell you. Let's just say that I'd be sent to prison for a long time if Galbank figured it out.
You hate the guy so much. Why are you defending him? Why were you defending him a moment ago?
I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, you were working for Dombrowski. It's called playing it cool. You should try it sometime.
Yeah. Tell me about this scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
You think he was using you?
Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back.
If you want revenge, give me proof proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme?
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not.
What was your contribution to the Galbank scheme?
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
What exactly is going on between you and Dabrowski? Oh, and Jackie? If you want to know the answer to that, well, ask yourself a question. Why do you trust me? Understand, some people can tell when the person they're talking to is trying to help. And yes, I have my way. Her, the other guy, and Dombrowski are all going to wind up in jail. Because I absolutely hate criminals that think they can get away with this kind of shit. At the same time, it's better than any of them ending up in the morgue. And given what they're doing, it could very easily have been that somebody that found her could have just straight up decided, okay, we're gonna fucking kill everyone involved. You're dead today. So they're writing for the criminal elements in this game, and I hate to say this, but they're really good. It's really well written, and it reminds me a lot of what I had to deal with as a kid.
What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
I can feel that rage he ignited within you.
Oh, I'm beyond rage. And if you've been as close to him as I have, you'd agree. Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right?
Welcome back.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Numb.
I need another bowl.
Of what?
What? What did you say?
You said you needed another bowl?
Yes. Did you ask of what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a second to think. I'm fairly certain you can answer your own question.
Is it edible, like food?
It's edible, it's not food. It would taste terrible.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's one of them. Not quite the type I'm
Yeah.
using.
Weed?
Bingo.
Yeah.
You have no idea why you got that answer, do you?
I do.
Why?
In an apple.
Do you know why the term sheesh triggered that response?
Cause you have one of those hash pipes. I figured you were using that.
It's not a hash pipe, first off. Hash pipes are usually more curved. What I have is effectively a glass sneakatoke. Now, hash or sheesh is another term for hashish or hash.
Yeah.
You said sheesh, and I gave you that as the answer. Because I know that's not what you meant, but this was going on too long, and if I didn't say something, I didn't think you were going to get it.
Yeah.
Boy, you were innocent.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna go back upstairs, and I'm gonna go fuck someone. Very specifically, I'm gonna fuck them out of their face.
So, what brings you aboard?
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Metaphorically. When will the award ceremony occur?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Is it risky holding the ceremony aboard a Starliner?
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest and cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe.
I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award.
Excuse me? Why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just hand over the claim ID so I can be on my way.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
I'm sure we can work something out.
Sorry.
Nope.
But I can't.
Not leaving you until you tell me what I want. No.
I don't have time for this.
I know there was a way to get past this.
I'd like to think so.
I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
I wish I could, but if anybody found out I told you... Ugh, this is utterly preposterous. I'm not giving you anything.
Did I say anything?
I should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
Any word from Vera yet?
You can tell me about Claudia Swit.
Claudia Swift is a low-level employee at Gold Bank, barely holds a decent security rating there, so there's not much to tell. Her cabin was paid for by Dombrowski, and she's been hovering near him ever since they boarded the Siren. Normally that wouldn't raise any eyebrows, but the fact that Dombrowski's married to someone else, that changes people's perception just a little bit. Don't you have somewhere to be?
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Wonder how far back this puts me.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Oh, cool.
Nothing
That's
but the
that's
best for the
stupid.
society,
Must you
eh?
continue? Excuse me? And why in goodness... And why in goodness name?
Just tell me and I'll get out of your hair.
We'll see who
Nope.
gets tired of this first.
Nobody else needs to know about this.
I mean, it might be okay.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm still willing to talk.
Just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
Not happening.
Nope. And yes, some saves coming just a little.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
I'm gonna go over to the guest suites. I'm gonna kind of try to break into her fucking room. First regarding Terran Preservation Society was yes. Hmm. There we go. Ooh, this is gonna get hairy. Lady likes her cake. Hmm. 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 Hey, I get the weird feeling that breaking into their rooms isn't gonna mean much. So, instead of just save scumming, I'm gonna upgrade my ability to do shit.
I've done this particular cruise run several.
It's time to do drugs.
And I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Must you continue these
I need your clip.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name? And why in...
I'm sure we can work something out.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Hey, Kit.
Yes?
Do you attend conventions?
Furry conventions, yeah.
What about anime conventions?
Not usually. Not that much of an anime fan.
Oh. Because I just remembered there's a big convention that's near you.
Yeah, it's SA, isn't it?
Sack anime? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big one in everywhere around here. That's what I like to hear.
Maybe we can work something
Hold on,
out.
by the way. There must be some way we can both win here.
That's what I'm hoping.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. Oh, just take the damn thing already.
Thank you, lady.
Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
Good to know, lady.
Glad to have you aboard. Glad to have you aboard. Have a safe journey.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright.
any matters regarding the security of your items.
I want to know something. Thank you, brain. I did not need that. You have no idea, do you?
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
An open bar would have been nice. Trident's
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event?
Hey kid, I'll be right back.
Okay. Actually, I'm here on business.
Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else.
Claudia Swit has... It says you have some information about Larry Dombrovsky.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Maybe I'll hand any evidence I already have over to the authorities.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? You've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
I was having second thoughts about, you know, actually stealing the thing. But nah, I'm
I
good.
saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrovsky and Swit.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep?
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
A shipwide emergency might do the trick.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
I guess I'll do whatever it takes and get it done.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. if Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Where is life support system located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starfield ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Okay. Once the emergency is centered, how does the ship-wide lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic.
That's the way to do it.
Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Yeah, I mean, I already kind of have that. You have the lowdown on Vera?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on
I'm
someone
a hot
else.
boss so I can play some
Come to
VR.
think of it, if he wasn't
Alright,
such a
Gamma.
petty tyrant,
No.
he'd probably thrive with
I'll
the
see
Crimson
you guys some other time.
Alright, let him on.
Fleet. Get back
Laters.
to it.
That's weirdly worrying that fucking Streamlabs keeps doing that. There's a visual glitch that keeps
Have you
happening.
tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Why do they call them canopies? I want to fucking hate them. I want to hit them. I want to slap them in the dick with a dick for calling them canopies.
Shh. Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not going to find better-tuned engines anywhere else in the settled systems.
Well, I mean, that's a thing.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
I need to get into the life support area.
Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions.
Look, I can tell you're lonely down here. Maybe you should hang out with your team.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm so bored down here. I've been counting the deck plates just to take up some time. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
There you go.
Remember not to touch anything, please.
have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay. Okay, Burb. Num num. Well then.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
Time for me to drug up. Once again.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
I'm undercover with UC SysDef and I need everything you've got in Dombrowski.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job by Dombrowski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. Yeah. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Good. Why did you let Dombrowski handle the numbers in the first place?
Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong.
Yeah. Before I make a deal, you mind telling me what I'm buying?
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly
At least I walk away with something. All right, You have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
What are you gonna do about Swit and Dabrowski?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
You know anything about UC's stuff?
I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work, if that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Akande's
Really
loaded with big-picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy.
All right. Sleep well, Claire.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain
You better
has
tell
declared a
Dombrowski to run,
ship-wide
because if you
emergency.
don't kill him,
Please
I
report
will.
to your cabins in an orderly... fashion and
There we
remain
go.
there until you receive further instructions.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Blah. Kindly don't make me kill you, dude.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel.
Accosting
I'm
my
uncertain
ass.
what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Fine, let's negotiate.
Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet.
I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Don't mind turning over your credentials to me?
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
How do I know you won't report your credentials stolen?
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
Surprised you figured that out.
Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
That didn't look quite right.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you. This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately. There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
I mean, sure, so long as you can ensure that your audio is decent.
May I have your attention, please? The captain
Well,
has
looks like
declared
everything
a
worked out
ship-wide
just like we
emergency.
planned.
Please report report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Alright. I'm the one that took the risks.
You must be joking. After this little stunt I helped you pull, I'm certain Trident's going to rip up my captain's contract. I've got nowhere else to go, so I'm fully expecting that you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
You mean you haven't figured it out on your own?
I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I want in.
Not sure that's a good idea.
Of course, of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Tovarich.
What'd you call me, Torvovich?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
The captain has declared a ship-wide
Don't worry
emergency.
about it.
Nonsense.
Please report to your cabins
If there's
in an
one
orderly
universal
fashion
constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Crimson Fleet, this is Delgado. You have all been spreading far and wide across the settled systems, just like we talked about. Do not stop. Free Star Collective, United Colonies, they think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs...
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. Who's even gonna...
Well, damn.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
I need to pack up and get out of here. That's it now.
That's okay, Aiden. Num num.
Nom.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Blah. Let's see if this works. Oh, woo. That didn't last very long.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
The internet.
No idea. Let's try it again.
All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
There we go.
No bounty.
Oh.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got hold of you.
Let's see if it worked this time.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yay. There you are. Welcome to the stream.
Alright.
Hello. Welcome to the...
hello.
Hold
the
on a sec.
Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please?
Are there any other employees down here?
Oh, no. None at all. I'm all alone down here. Yeah, yep. Completely by myself. Well, I guess you're down here too, right? So that's two of us
Hello.
now. Sorry, not trying to lie to you or anything. Just, yeah.
You're not the brightest person. You're not the brightest cherry in the bunch. Give me a sec.
Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes.
Looks like I got a loud
Mr.
ad.
Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
Getting some really strange vibes off you. Something must be wrong.
Shh. They'll hear us. Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
I guess if they jump me, I bring gun.
Make sure you don't have to worry about stray fire. Come on, bitch. You can do it.
I lost visual.
And yeah, guys, I know we're a little past the point of when we normally stop. I'm not necessarily stopping tonight. At least not for now.
Flush him out.
Also, hey Jackie, num num.
Nom nom.
You join into somebody to chat with doesn't help if you're not chatting.
Sorry.
It's okay. I remember telling you that I was doing something, so. Ow.
You know those headphones that like, they're those like swivel ones where they're like half of your bed.
I just shot a fucking grenade out of the goddamn air.
I wish I could mute my stream.
What?
I wish I could mute the stream, that way I could that way there wasn't an echo.
You can.
Lost visual. Contact.
Alright. That should work.
Nina? Lost ship registry. Legacy.
Did you try speaking?
Can you hear me? Because I've been speaking.
I can hear you.
There we go. Yeah. I'll probably switch the stream to my PC so I can actually mute it because it won't let me on my phone.
Okay.
What's the plan of action here?
What do you mean?
In game.
In game, I just killed all the ecliptics.
Oh, so you're done?
Kind of.
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Anyway.
Yeah, I gotta start somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, look at me. I still do terrible. Interacting with people, though, or with an audience is not something I've ever done well. So, meaning if I can do it, pretty much anyone can.
It shouldn't be a problem for me because I've won the talent show, like, twice.
And you practiced for those. This is more freestyling.
Yeah. It's the principle of being able to get up and...
Boing.
Boing.
Boing. Boing.
Boing.
Boing. Boing.
Mini boing.
That last boing, if I didn't do it, it would have fucking killed me. Just straight up dead. Just straight up dead fucking tar.
Dead tar. I'm just sitting here and freaking Buster's watching a YouTube stream. Is this my life now?
I mean, quite possibly. Is that a problem, though?
It's not a problem, I'm just saying. Although I did take my meds, so in about an hour I'll be probably knocked the fuck out.
Quite possibly.
Here we go. I forget what it's called. Abilify.
Oh lord.
Yeah. I'm telling you, whenever it's like out of my system, like when it like starts to leave my system, I can't stay awake at all during school. It's like I don't know why, but like it just they said that the side effects should like keep me awake, not put me to sleep.
Kinda?
I'm just like, you lied to me. Mm. Oh, there's this series you really should watch. It's called The Senile Scribbles. Have you seen it?
No, but we are also kind of not supposed to be talking about branded things on a stream.
Oh.
By the way, if you continue to join in on these, you'll learn in very quick and in a hurry what you can and can't do on YouTube.
Yeah. Because it's not really branded, it's just a comedy sketch.
Does it belong to somebody else, or did somebody else make it? If so, then there's a copyright or a trademark.
Hmm. Yeah. I wish I had ESO.
What's up?
Wish I had ESO. How much does it cost again? Without Xbox?
Without Xbox? Yeah, quite a bit. I think it's like $70. Although I believe the standard is only like 40. Honestly, though, it would be better to just get gold.
Yeah. But then I'd have to save up for an Xbox.
True. It also, you do realize they're not cross-plat, right? I don't think you can play alongside Xbox players if you're PC. At least, I don't think so. I'm not certain.
I don't think it.
Yeah, I'd have to gas the fuck out of my PC to make it believe it was an Xbox.
Yeah.
Not worth it. I'll just like for the stream team episodes, I'll probably end up just doing the
ball sack.
That's a phrase. I'll probably end up doing the
Doc,
Minecraft.
undock, thump, 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 fuck! There's the right button.
Oh,
Next
shit,
time
it's
you
knocking
see
me out
Bog,
already.
tell him to lighten up. You guys got a real attitude.
What's up?
My med, it's starting to get me yawn.
Go sleep.
Man, I'm not that tired yet.
I know, but you should go to sleep.
Okay.
You want to kick back.
Don't
Avoid
screw
the
up your
last
sleep
door.
cycle, just, you know, just stay up with me. Well, somebody just got wasted. I don't know, it's shooting range. Okay, cool. Blah.
Yeah.
No.
The fleet doesn't care how big your bounty is.
Well,
If you don't earn, you're worthless to all of us.
I'm gonna see if my mate's awake because he tried calling me at like 11:20.
Ah. Okay.
Good night.
Good night, Mlem.
Your buddy Rokoff is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Rokov's not so bad. He turned out to be pretty helpful. I mean, Rokov made me do everything, but at least we got everything. But we got what we wanted.
Still a lazy old bastard, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
That's not exactly filling me with confidence, Rook, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Is Rokoff in, or is he out?
I say he's in.
Fair enough. Then he's in.
Seriously? You gonna take this Rook's advice?
This Rook just brought back information that might lead us straight to Krix's legacy. So throttle back, Neva. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM-class gas giant.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it?
Gotta be way.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Krix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Legacy had a CBR-27 transponder. We could start by tracing its precise location.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
We'll do the best we can.
Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
That's fine, Jackie. Num num. Night Johnson. Num.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core. I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
Anything ship-related, you're at the right place. You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got to take care of your ship. She'll take care of you.
Then go to the docking bay first.
So there I am. You see security on my tail?
Smug druggling. I mean, back in my day, we didn't have to do bug snuggling. There we go. Glad that made you giggle it. Alright, here we go.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Smug druggling. I mean, that is still a weird word.
Back in basic training, I had the record for fleet kills.
Heard you made off with something called the Earth Savior Award. Damn pirates will have you steal anything that isn't bolted down.
What can I do for you?
That is for you.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
A piece of information on a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Find anything else?
Bye for now.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Do I have access to any SysDef resources while I'm undercover?
We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works.
You like discussing your personal experience with the fleet?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
I'll respect your privacy.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
I mean, sure.
You still there? Let me know if you need anything else.
In.
Excuse me.
Lemon face.
Nom.
Nom nom. Oh, good God, where am I going? Fucking ports.
Do what Commander Ikande says, and you'll go far.
I just nearly tried to break into a different ship. Fuck!
Oops.
Oopsie doodles. Yeah, I think this is where we can probably sign off for the night. What do you think?
I'm practically a little brain dead.
Kinda same. Anyways, guess this is where we're gonna leave off for tonight. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless and crew signing off. So until next time, everybody. Bye-bye. Also, good night, Ramon. Good night, Jackie. Good night, Volk. Good night, Aiden.
Nom.
No. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day.
I hope so for you. I don't know about me.
I mean, Hopefully you won't start your day with drinking a energy drink that tastes like medicine.
I
True?
only grabbed one, so...
Exactly, then you already know your next day. You already know tomorrow's going to be better. You're not going to wind up drinking one of those again.
Yeah, but tomorrow's also the 9th birthday of my oldest son.
And?
I don't have my oldest son.
I know.
I don't even know where the fuck he is.
I know. But I mean, oh well. Memories like that suck, but... I mean, I guess they remind us why we work harder, right?
Yeah.
Anyways. Good night.